How to save your marriage alone. You want to see things work out. Your spouse, on the other hand, is not committed to that process at this point. What do you do? This comes near and dear to my heart because early in our marriage, and we've been married 32 years now, I was a little difficult to live with, and my wife was struggling to make our marriage work. And a great piece of advice she got from an older woman in our church. This woman told her, "You cannot change him, but you can change you." And so she began to just pray for me daily, and she began to work on herself. The things that she knew she needed to work on, not the things that I might have been nitpicking on, but the things she knew she needed to be working on herself. And ultimately what happened is, as she began to work on herself, it began to change the dynamics of our relationship together, and I began to work on myself. And so as I began to see the changes in her, it gave me a desire to want to make some changes of my own. And here we are, 32 years into our marriage. And is it always smooth sailing? Of course not. But one of the things that we've learned is we've always got to be working on who we are so that I can be a better husband. My wife works on being a better wife, and that can involve many things. For me, often it's better communication, understanding what she's saying, not just hearing, but really grabbing hold of her heart, understanding the way she feels, understanding what she's trying to say to me. And it's the same for her, understanding my heart and what I'm trying to communicate and the things that are important to me. But if you find yourself going it alone at the moment, always first thing to do is just begin to pray. Ask God to make a difference in your marriage. That's the most important thing you can do, and that's the greatest thing you can do. You don't need my wisdom as much as you need God's wisdom in your relationship. But then secondarily, begin to identify the things that you know you could be working on personally, and begin to do those things, not for the sake of your spouse, but truthfully so you can be a better grounded person. But what will end up happening, the overflow of that, will begin to affect your spouse as well. Just a few thoughts for you. If you haven't already, download our free guide that will give you some tips for saving your marriage, even if you're the only one that wants to do that. And that's at hopeformymarriage.com. Talk to you soon.